thing. Gotta do my thing. That's what you have to say. It's like, no, I know. Yeah. Right. What is going on YouTube? We are back, and today is Tuesday, and today's video, what I thought was I'm going to bring you through like just a big kind of grocery haul. So it just happened to be that kind of like the fridge was like low on food and the presses were low on food, so I said why not, I'm just going to bring you along with me and show you exactly what I would get for the week. When I get home I'll go through everything that I do eat and kind of give you little tips and little ideas on how to make smarter choices when you're shopping and just how to shop cheap at the same time.
Please don't record me.
Why? Like pretend you're like, have you got music?
No, I look like shit. I've still got sweat from my hair.
You know, like put your one hand on the steering wheel, hold the other out the door. Just do it. Just pretend, like pretend you're black. It's what people want to see.
You can't put that in your video.
They do.
You can't put that in your video.
I can't. Why can't I?
Pretend you're black.
Pretend you're like from the Bronx, right? Right, well, take two. Pretend you're from the Bronx.
Pretend you're from the Bronx.
Like so, like.
With that sound.
And you're setting up a YouTube channel. Are you planning on setting one up?
Not soon.
Not soon, but you are.
Maybe.
Maybe.
After I set up my page.
So you are. Because you said after.
Yes.
You are.
Eventually.
Oh. Hear that? YouTube coming soon. Road rage.
Some people just can't drive.
Like you. You're the one that can't drive. Don't blame it.
I am a good driver.
Nicole, do you have your full license like 2 weeks?
I passed the first go, and I have
So
two
did I.
months.
So did I.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I done like.
You want to pretend on YouTube that you passed.
You
the
also
first
cried
time.
before you done it.
Yeah, that did happen. It's very stressful.
I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail.
But did I fail?
I'm gonna fail.
No.
I know it.
I passed first time, and you failed.
I did not fail.
Yes, you did. You done it twice.
That's such a lie. Pinky swear. Don't lie. We have proof. We just witnessed your first pinky swear lie. I done my test once.
Okay. Okay.
You just lied on a pinky swear. You're going to hell.
I'm going to hell.
You're going to hell.
You lied on a big swear, and you're lying to YouTube.
You're going to hell.
Can you start moving?
Yeah. I just got back in there from my little grocery haul, and I just want to pretty much show you exactly everything I've got. Pretty much I have most all my protein sources are just going to be like, so extra lean steak mince, some 30% reduced fat bacon, we've got some light cottage cheese, some light 30% reduced fat cheese. I've also got some cod fillets, some tuna, some turkey breast, also sliced turkey, some ham and eggs. So that'll be the bulk of my protein. Then on to next kind of will be more kind of like my fruit and veg kind of section. So kind of went with a watermelon, then I went with some blueberries, kiwis. I kind of have my vegetable, some frozen raspberries, some frozen strawberries, actual strawberries. Then I have like for vegetables, I have like green beans down here, sweet corn, corn on the cob, spinach, we have mixed veg, frozen mixed veg, peppers, avocados, some lettuce, some carrots. So that's kind of like my fruit and veg. There's also probably a few bits under there that I missed out. But this is just going to give you a good idea of kind of how much kind of like I'm buying on a weekly basis and kind of what kind of food I am eating. And my diet consists of all these kind of whole foods. I also got some tomatoes, and then kind of for my carb sources, I kind of went with like mixed beans, I went with some pita breads, I also have baby potatoes, boiling the bag rice. I actually have brown rice in the press, I didn't need to pick any of that up. So I just picked up these because they're super handy just to pop in the microwave for a minute. We also got some wholemeal backs. We got some bananas. It's kind of like Cheerios, and then choco rice for Cocoa Pops. I also picked up like for sauces and stuff, like this spicy tomato and pepper pasta sauce. I also picked up this peri peri sauce and a few other bits too. I think that's kind of it. And also I picked up, like, this is a new thing I'm starting to try, so green tea. And I picked up some vitamin C capsules, so tablets, just dissolvable ones you pop in water. It doesn't matter if you're getting them from a supplement company or if you're getting them from Lidl, like where I buy them. Then I went with just some skimmed milk and just a little bar of dark chocolate. But that just gives you a quick little insight to kind of what foods I'm eating, what I'm buying, where I'm kind of buying it from. And again, you can go down, you can pick all this stuff up. It's literally, like I said, €80 and it will literally do you for the whole week. A good tip though about doing a big grocery trip like this is it just gets you in the right mindset. So like this week, I was kind of like a little bit tending to, oh, like there's no food there, will I just have this, will I just eat out? But going down and just doing a big trip and getting everything you need, spending a bit of money, making sure you're stocked up for the week, it just gets you in the right mindset, and it's just going to put you on track for that whole week. You're just more motivated, and that's pretty much what I need now. Coming into like the later weeks, I will start to lack motivation, so just making sure that my nutrition is on point. A big massive shopping trip like this is going to be ideal for anyone who's interested in starting. But I'm off to work now because I'm actually rushed as it is. You probably notice in my voice I'm a little bit talking quick, and I'm trying to get through everything super quick, and that's because I'm in work in like 15 minutes. So sorry about that, everyone. This is just a quick insight. I'm trying to squeeze everything into my schedule, and YouTube come first. Like I said, yous come first, YouTube. So pretty much gonna pack this away and go to work. So I'll see you in the next clip, everyone. Right, so YouTube, what is going on? Right, so feeling super crappy today, super crappy, and that's what I want to talk about. I'm just going to get some cardio done and I'm going to have a little chat. So probably this clip is following my shopping haul trip, and I just wanted to apologise for like how that clip kind of seemed. It was a little bit rushed and it ended a little bit abruptly. I didn't get to go through everything exactly how I wanted to do. And that was because I was super rushed that day. I had a lot to get done and I was rushing from here to there, and I still managed to get everything I needed to do done, but I just didn't feel like I put out a good video. I feel like I didn't go through my food enough, talk about kind of like little tips, and I just kind of felt like I kind of rushed through it all, and it was a very rushed clip. So sorry for how that ended. I'm going to talk about, like, you can be thrown off during the week, things can come up, like you can be called into work, you can have this super organised plan set out, and then all of a sudden one thing changes and it messes up your whole plan. And for most people, if one thing changes and the plan gets messed up, they're kind of bad throughout the whole week, and that's what I want to talk about today. It's okay to mess up during the week, it's okay to be thrown off your game a little bit, it's okay to skip one workout if you're being called into work and money is in factor and you're saving for something and you have to go in, or something similar to that reason. But little tips on like how to stay on track when things like this happen is like, if you know you're going to have a busy 2 or 3 days, or if something comes up on you really quick, look at, okay, what is the first thing I can eliminate? Okay, what do I not need to do? So for me, yesterday was a super busy day, and I said, what's the one thing that I can sacrifice? Okay, so isn't my food, should I just eat out and just pick up in the shop? That was no for me. Okay, so I said, right, it's not a big deal if I skip one chest and back session. So I just decided, okay, I have a little bit more time now tomorrow, so I'm going to just put my chest and back session alongside my shoulders and arms. Okay, so I'm going to train chest, back, shoulders and arms today. No big deal. That freed up an hour or two of my time, and that allowed me then to get everything I kind of needed done yesterday, so that I'm a little bit more relaxed today and I'm back on top of things. But the main focus yesterday was for me just staying on top of my diet, staying on top of my nutrition, and not letting those things get the better of me. Because most of the time when you get thrown off your plan, you can kind of get thrown off your nutrition and just kind of snack out and just kind of buy in the shop and kind of, so that for me was just a #1 priority. That was my #1 priority, and that's what I would say, like, when you get thrown off your game, just give yourself one #1 priority, and you're not to break that one. That is a promise to yourself, and you just do not do it. But we're just 3 weeks, coming up to 3 weeks in, and everything's going good. And cravings are starting to disappear. Of course, because I was binging so much before that I had a lot of cravings. I would never normally binge that much, and because obviously I did, there was a lot of cravings, but now they're starting to disappear and it's starting to get much easier. And I want to talk a little bit about my current macros. So I did lose an extra 2.5 pounds on top of what I was supposed to lose, so 3.5 pounds this week. So I did change my macros up, so I'm eating at different macros. I've increased my calories by 500. So I'm now eating at 3,300 instead of 2,800, because obviously I'm doing too much cardio and stuff in work, and I'm just always on the go. So obviously I've got to increase the calories, because that's a must when you're teaching classes. You kind of have to do a little bit. Anyway, so I've increased my protein by 10 to 15 grams, and that's not for any muscle benefit reasons. It's simply because of personal preference. So I do find that if my protein is low and my carbs are high, so right now it's like at 210 grams and my carbs are at like 450, that I do find that my protein is running out throughout the day. So come 6 o'clock, I've like 10 grams of protein left and like 200 grams of carbs. But sure, if I wanted to have 100 grams of pasta, there's 15 grams of protein in that, you know, because I count my protein in everything I eat, not just my meat. So I've increased my protein by 15 to 20 grams. I can't actually remember the numbers, but I will post them up on the screen. And my carbs are now at 450, they were at 350, and my fat I think is at like 65 or 70 grams. But like I said, I'll post them up on the screen for you to see. But I will end on this video, on this clip, because it ain't really nothing exciting going on today. I'm just working till 10 o'clock tonight. But this is what I like about YouTube. It is me going about my life. There is nothing fake about this. It is not scripted, it's not acted out. It's me, it's my life, and it's just showing you that yes, things do come up, and yes, you know, you do get thrown off your game. That's part and parcel of life, but it's how you react to those little situations. Do you let it knock you down? Do you get back up? Do you just, you know, take it on the chin? I'm just going to end the video on that note. I'm going to finish my steady state cardio. Nothing too major today. Starting to feel a little bit tired and run down, and I'm just going to end on that, everyone. And but until then, stay safe, everyone, and enjoy.